everybody. This is part 1 of the severe weather. Gonna change it to that. Right now we do have a tornado warning. This is just part 1. Part 2 is I'm probably gonna start that stream around 2:30 to 3 p.m. So this is just part 1 of that severe weather. I'm going live for this line of thunderstorms right now. I'm pretty sure the same one that was in Wichita Falls last night. Yeah. But we also do have a tornado warning we also do have a tornado warning, so yeah. This tornado warning is mostly in rural areas, but it's something. It is definitely a tornado warning right now. Let me make sure it's okay, good. But yeah, this line of thunderstorms, like I said, I'm going live for this. Yeah. We also do still have this tornado watch. This is just part 1. I'll probably stop live streaming. This live stream maybe around 1:30, by chance. Or if things keep going, I will end this stream or then just put that stream on, because I don't want to redo my whole thumbnail and stuff. So, yeah. So we are streaming right now, and that is something. I mean, this is probably gonna last about an hour, maybe about an hour, until 1:30, probably 1 to 1:30. Obviously, I'm just going live for this line of storms. I don't think it will be that severe by the time it is 1:30, so I gotta move my mic. So, but if it is, I will stay live. Part 2 is probably when we have more of a tornado risk. And and I don't really like it because all of this, we have like 0 radar data. Like, basically 0 radar data all through here. Because if like storms are going to pop up in the middle, I'm going to have like not good enough radar data. So these tornado warnings are going to look very, very weird. That's because it's going to be by the county lines and not by just the cone on in this thing. But I think this tornado warning will just expire. It has really no rotation. Actually, it doesn't have rotation, but this severe thunderstorm is still producing up to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Like I said, part 1, I just want to go live for this because we actually do have some rotation. This does have a tornado possible label on it. So I'll be surprised if this does not get a tornado warning on it. If the rotation keeps going stronger, I'll be surprised if this does not have a tornado warning on this thing. Like I said, this is part 1 of that severe weather. We could see up to baseball to softball sized hail. I said it was baseball, but because softball, it's kind of not really a thing, but well, it is a thing, but not really that much of concern. We do have a 10% tornado hatch risk. This is probably a bit too quiet. Oh crap. But we do have a tornado hatch risk in place. Sorry for all the mic stuff. But we do have a rotation on the storm. It looks to be growing a bit more organized and a bit tighter couplet, but we're gonna see. By the way, this whole thunderstorm is moving at approximately 35 miles an hour. So it is more like it's a pretty slow line of storms. Last night in Pennsylvania, we had I think 80 mile an hour damaging winds. There was a confirmed 80 mile an hour damaging winds. And also down here, there was a confirmed 106 mile an hour wind gust. First it was 95, and then 92, and then now it was 106 mile an hour wind gust on the storms down here. They did just expand that tornado watch all the way up to Muskogee, or I guess Haskell, but I'm pretty sure that they expanded that for pretty sure this part of the line of storms, maybe, because this looks like to be the most severe potential part on it, but also that is a lot closer to the radar than all the way down here. Because these are very small, like you'd see, like those are just gonna do that. And these are the closest radar sites. Soon after the storm moves a little bit more in, you can see more stuff is popping up down here. I don't really know exactly what's down there right now. But there's a new mesoscale discussion out. I'm pretty sure the severe threat for tornado watch still continues. We could have something. I think there used to be an old mesoscale discussion and they didn't issue a tornado watch, but it is concerning, and it is a concerning tornado watch. So if storms get bad enough, if storms and isolated supercells, we could see a PDS tornado watch. I wouldn't expect that, but who knows? Who knows what could happen? Who actually knows? Reed Timmer is now live. Oh crap. That means we're probably closer to the tornado threat because he goes live way before. I think Craft is having issues because unless this is just a pre-stream. That's a pre-stream. But yeah. Tornado threat will continue. And it is still continuing, so who knows what could we see? Honestly. Pretty sure they'll just let this tornado warning expire. It's expiring in 2 minutes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just let that expire. Yeah. Like I said, I'll be live probably until like 1:30. I'll eat, get ready for this live stream, and then I'll probably be live for maybe the rest of the day. But we will see on what happens. I might go live a bit later than 2:30. Did I say 2:30? 3 p.m.? I meant 3 p.m. I might go live a bit later than that, maybe 3:30, but we will see. That is scheduled for 3 p.m. so far, so yeah. This line could still produce a tornado. We already had a tornado warning on this. Didn't really look that exciting, and I needed to go live, but I went live because this is basically just gonna be part 1 of the severe weather outbreak that might happen and that might not. But obviously it might not happen, but it most likely will. We have only one watch in place, only a tornado watch so far. This severe thunderstorm, this line of thunderstorms actually, the coupler has gotten a lot less tighter, so they will probably keep the tornado possible label on this thing until, well, the severe thunderstorm warning expires in about a minute. No. So I don't think this part of the line is severe. Wait. I think they already expired it. They may have already expired that line, but yeah, I think they already expired this warning. Close and open. My chair's making a whole bunch of noise. So yeah, this is part 1 of today's severe weather event, and I will be streaming. If anything, I might not go live, but I might not go live just for the severe weather event. I might only go live for like a tornado warning, but we'll see. I probably will go live a bit later though. I am just gonna quick go back to this. I'm going to hit that. Edit. Can I please just... Oh, I do not want to delete that. Well, it's scheduled for 3 p.m. I'm not going to change it, I guess, but... Not gonna change it. Not going to change it. The severe thunderstorm warning is officially expired now. This tornado warning also expired. Yep. Let's see. That severe thunderstorm warning should just go away soon, but they might issue. They just issued another one. Another severe thunderstorm warning is issued for this part of the line. They still have that tornado possible label on it. Main part of the rotation is right there. I want my so shaky. Right there. So don't have really anything on this so far. This line is moving pretty slow, so as you can see, it's moving very slow. Since 11 o'clock, it has moved barely anywhere, so yeah. It looks like down on more of the southern half, this thing, it looks like this thing has gained a lot more, a little bit more speed than what it was moving at. Let's see if it says anything different. It looks like it has gained speed. This mesoscale discussion continues for an hour. This tornado watch will continue for about 5 more hours. I won't be surprised if I go live, and that ends when I'm live. But well, almost broke my mouse. I guess the mouse. There is still a tornado possible label on the severe thunderstorm warning way down here. There is a bit more rotation here. It's not enough, obviously, to be warned because it's not warned, but there's no debris signature on this thing, so it's not a tornado and it is not doing damage. That's what we know. There's actually two spots of rotation. There's one right there and there's one right there. This is obviously the main part of the rotation. This is basically as strong as it is up there, but this is a bit stronger than it is. There's barely any rotation on the storm still. Now the main part of anything I really have to worry about is down here. This is why I went live, because there could be something, because this rotation just started forming, so that's why I went live. I knew something could have happened. Crap, I forgot to change it. Sorry. This is why I also did the pre-stream, because I forget to change things and I need to get warmed up for this severe weather. I need to do a lot of stuff. This rotation is still going. This rotation is actually got a little bit stronger than it was last scan. It has been getting stronger. So as this one up to the north of it, we could have twin tornadoes. If these both drop, we could have twin tornadoes. So there's really not enough radar coverage to confirm that, because the rotation is probably most likely a bit stronger. But the radar site is like 200 miles away from what that is. So maybe 100 miles, but this is probably as strong as it is. But let's check where all these radar sites are. So I have one right there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna go tornado. This is where we have the most tornado potential. I'm gonna make sure that is a real one. Yes, this is a real one. So this probably will most likely cover the whole entire. Luckily, it's so small, not all across the state, because sometimes radar sites, like there's 0 right here, if you zoom in, but sometimes radar sites can be not really in a good area. I'll make sure. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't some bad quality stuff. That make sure the mic wasn't bad quality, because sometimes I have to unplug it and plug it back in, because like one time it was like so bad, and then I plugged it back in, and then it was like as clear as day. Does anyone use that phrase anymore? Yes, maybe. There is still some rotation here. It's not really as tight as a couplet, but that's okay. I'm gonna quick turn this off. But also, there is still a tornado risk up there. right? There's still a tornado risk up here, right up here. There's another 5%. So I knew I was probably gonna be live since like there's a chance I would have been live since like day 3. So tomorrow I might be live, and I might not, but no, tomorrow. Wait, actually, I forgot. Will I? Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow I might be live and I might not. Tomorrow is currently a 2%. I think a 2% tornado risk tomorrow. Yeah, it's only a 2% tornado risk, so I probably won't go live. Today, obviously, is a. You could see a lot of wind tomorrow, but today is obviously a 10% hatch risk. 5% risks have been crazy, so that's good. That they at least put a 10% hatch risk down there. I knew we were gonna probably get a hatched 10% risk right there, and I'm just gonna switch it quick. Like I think I said on the last stream, I knew we were gonna get a hatch 10% risk, maybe right there or like the Dallas area, but up here, obviously we have a 5%. Tomorrow, depends if there is a 5%, I will go live, but if there isn't, I won't. Tomorrow you can expect a lot of wind. You can, this tornado threat might be a bit bigger down here. Like maybe the tornado threat could be a bit bigger. I wouldn't be surprised if they put a 2 to 5% risk down here with that 15% hatched risk. Or for hailers, but I wouldn't be surprised if they either put a 2 or a 5. If they put a 5, I'm obviously gonna go live. But if they put a 2 there and it's gonna stay 2, or tomorrow if we have a violent tornado, I will probably go live. I will go live for that, and I will go live for that, and I might stay for maybe an hour or 2, just in case we have more. If I think something is definitely gonna happen with something, I'll stay probably for 3 hours, but. You can expect mostly wind tomorrow. I think there's gonna be like some kind of line of thunderstorms or lines maybe, but you can expect winds in like maybe Canada up to like maybe Barry on Hamilton. Maybe go a lot more north up to like maybe Bay City, Michigan, in Toronto, Canada. You can go maybe expect some wind, then maybe that 5% will go to like will go to Greenbush, Michigan, which is a pretty small town. So a lot of people won't really know that. But then the day after that, we have a 5%. We have a 5% any risk for severe weather. We also have like 6, but yeah. I can go to thunderstorms. Like you can expect some thunderstorms near like Billings, Montana, Utah, Nicola, and all throughout here. Basically, just watch out. Stay weather aware if I'm not live, which I most likely will be. By the way, we have a tornado warning. We have a tornado warning for Ratman. The rotation is, like I said, definitely going to happen. We have a tornado warning finally. I'm surprised. one NATO warning so far. We have one NATO warning. Like I said, this is just part 1 for live stream. That's why we don't have a thumbnail on. Because I'm not making a thumbnail for a part 1 for a severe weather stream. Part 2 is when I actually what I actually built the thumbnail for. If you see a thumbnail, if you just see a subscribe for a thumbnail and it's for weather, that's probably because most likely because I don't know. Wait, yeah, that's mostly because it's just weather. I might just change the stream thumbnail by chance if I can. Thumbnail. I'm just gonna go. Might as well just do that. This is part 1, by the way. Wait, I'm gonna actually just undo. I'm going to go that. There you go. Sorry guys, back to where we were. What is going on? There we go. Sorry guys, we still have that tornado warning. Anybody in this tornado warning, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Yahad. Do this. We do have another severe thunderstorm warning for I'm gonna just read that to make sure I'm getting everything. It doesn't show the Clarksville, Broken Bow, Manchester, Bagwell, Wright City, Valiant, Detroit, not Detroit, Michigan, Millerton, Galvin, Oakwood, Oak Hill, geez Louise, Golden, Glover, Holy Creek, Holly Creek, geez, Farmers Hill, yeah, that's it. I said all of those wrong, but that's fine, right? Is anyone in this yellow polygon? Please take cover. This is my severe thunderstorm warning, right? No, man, no. Sorry, guys. 1 second here. I'm just gonna go. Okay, there we go. That's better. Anyways, we still have that tornado warning, and then we have PDS tornado warning, and we have tornado. Okay, tornado warning. Tornado warning. tornado warning. Stay safe and get in a shelter. We actually have 2 tornado warnings. This is for what is going by my house. We have a tornado warning for southwestern Haskell County in southwestern Oklahoma. Yeah, locations near the path: Whitefield, Steinle, Kinta, and Louisville. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. I almost had it without no starters. So close. And this rotation has definitely weakened a bit more. They might just cancel this tornado warning out. We are now 32 minutes into this live stream. We still got about we still probably got about 1:30, so about 40 more minutes left, and if we still do have tornado warnings, I probably will stay alive. But most likely the main live stream will be around 3 p.m. I will probably change the time for the schedule. I probably will change that if well, I guess it will change itself, but it will. I will change that if I can. I'll probably go live around then, but if I don't, yeah, of course I won't. Oh, by the way, let's need to do something. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, chat, I am back. This rotation is still going a bit stronger. You can see it. Turn on later. You can see it. This rotation has gotten a bit stronger. I wouldn't be surprised if they canceled this one out. There was still really basically zero rotation on the storm. They'll probably just wait for it to expire out because it's only 7 minutes. Rotation has gotten a bit stronger on this one for Whitefield and Kinta. Yeah. We have soon to be back down to 6 NATO warnings. No, not 6 NATO warnings. 1 NATO warning. Show file. So far. Rotation actually looks like to be getting actually still getting a bit more still getting a bit less strong, but could recycle the rotation. But this one over here is still on the concerning, because if this one could produce something, I'm gonna suck all that. But I don't. If this thing does produce something, luckily I went live, so yeah. We have numerous flood warnings right now. Oops. But you can see on this radar, there is at least some rotation on this one. So. Also, this storm has really big severe thunderstorm warnings. Like when we were Pennsylvania last night, there was a very damaging line of thunderstorms. And a couple tornadoes, really, really damaging winds down here. There was I don't know if I said this, but there was a wind gust measured up to 106 miles an hour with softball-sized hail in those storms. So. Very damaging storm. Very damaging storm right there. A very damaging storm. There is another tornado warning. They might just bring another one for this one, but I doubt it. But there is another tornado warning up here. There is still rotation. There is rotation on this. This is for northeastern. Wait, what? No. This is a wow. Why can't I just what? Where was it? Anyways, move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. They did spring another tornado warning. Actually, is this for the same one? Because there's also a little bit of rotation right there. But I think this is for the same one, because that rotation probably would just bring a tornado possible on a severe thunderstorm warning. No. Shut up. My computer's being not fun. gonna stand up for a minute. Close one. I will be right back, chat. I will be right back. There is a lot of little spots of rotation. So there is a spot of rotation right here. There's also, oh crap, wait 1 minute. There's a spot of rotation right here. Also there's a spot of rotation right here, and also it's not rotation, but it could be something trying to form. So we will watch that area. A lot of rotating parts here on the storm. We are up to 4 NATO warnings so far. Wow, I went live at like the perfect time right before things got crazy. Not really crazy, but just a few NATO warnings right now. Just a few. If things actually keep being crazy like this, I mean, I'm hoping. If these keep going, I will be live past 1:30, and I was supposed to get ready and everything. Eat. I'll most likely just eat before. Hopefully these don't keep going, and I'll probably stay a minute, but I'll mute my mic because I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. And I will give you guys updates. And then soon I will switch over to the main live stream. We are back down to 2 NATO warnings now. One is still for rotation right here. Okay, my mouse is so quick. Okay, there we go. Right there, and there's still rotation right there. Right there. There we go. I feel like the most organized spot of rotation would be like over here, but also there is still a little bit of rotation right there, right here, and a little bit right there also. But this is a little kill CS tornadoes. So there's a lot of thunderstorms producing these NATO warnings, but what does virtual camera do? We are about 40 minutes into this. Almost an hour into this already. I think 49 minutes, something like that. But the point is, time has gone by so fast. Sorry, y'all. The storm looks like has been falling apart. It's a lot less organized than what it was. The same thing happened up in Pennsylvania last night. The storm started to fall apart and then barely had anything on it. It didn't produce one more tornado after it started falling apart. It started strengthening a bit and then it started falling apart. The main risk, I think, today are for discrete supercells, but we could see some QLCS tornadoes here. So, luckily, if we do, there would be a lot more chance of being weaker. So, geez, sorry for that. It's a lot of noise so far. Lots of noise. Rotation is still getting a bit stronger on this storm, on this tornado warning. Guess it is a whole storm, but and rotation, kind of flipping spots a bit. It's gonna be a bit more right here than more right here, but I want to be surprised if the rotation stops. I want to be surprised if they just end this tornado warning off. If this one keeps going, this one is gonna stay right here. This is still gonna stay. But if the other one ends off, that won't. It definitely is still rotating. It looks like it got a bit more rotation on it. It's stronger. It's getting stronger. And also this looks a bit more organized of what it was. We still got 2 tornado warnings. I am going to go probably eat something, and I probably will be right back. I'll be right back. I'll check in every now and then, but quickly just. It just didn't happen. Okay, I'll be right back. They did expand that. They did again expand the NATO watch up a bit north, bit more north. rotation is now a bit weaker on this thing. This is also weaker. So. This one still has 3 minutes left. Did they cancel that tornado warning? Down here, no more rotation. We still have 2 tornado warnings left. This one is about to expire though. A new radar scan came in. A new radar scan. Rotation has got a bit weaker. Again. And this tornado warning has expired, but there's another one here. I'm back down to 1 tornado warning so far. This one will expire in about 29 minutes, so. Could have some rotation trying to form here. Some rotation? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Unless they cancel it, I will be here for more than what I expected. Rotation is still a bit weaker. We could have them cancel this out. This could just be canceled out soon. There's not a lot of rotation there. I'm gonna put on reflectivity. Quick look at reflectivity. The storm has become a lot less organized. I wouldn't expect much with the storm. Yeah. Crap. My bad. New Mexico discussion is out for Waco, Texas, and Shreveport, Louisiana, and Tyler, Texas, and all that. Severe thunderstorm potential is increasing across portions of central eastern Texas early this afternoon. So in the next 1 to 2 hours, stuff could start forming, and and that's really perfect because I'll go live in the next 1 to 2 hours because I'm going live around 3 p.m. So, the cape is about 1,500 joules per kilogram to 25 joules per kilogram. So, isolated hail, a few tornadoes, isolated hail supercells are expected ahead of the oozing line of convection through the afternoon. With time linear convection may also intensify the surge east. A tornado watch will likely be needed within the area in the next hour or so for parts of the discussion area. Jeez, I can't talk. But a tornado watch will most likely be needed right all through this all through the blue on the map. So right here, a tornado watch will most likely be needed. So isolated supercells are expected in the next 1 to 2 hours. But if I need to go live before that, I will again. This is still part 1 of that severe weather outbreak that we're waiting to have. But guys, I really need to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. I'm gonna put this on repeat. I hope I don't miss anything. I'll see y'all in a minute. Shit, I'm back. I always keep forgetting to say stuff. Make sure, hopefully, okay, good. And now the day bleeds. Rotation is definitely getting a lot weaker, but there is still rotation here. They'll probably just put a tornado possible label on this thing on the severe thunderstorm warning, but who knows? Also, this line is a lot less severe than what it was. Also a lot less severe than Pennsylvania. Yo, I am so cold. I'm gonna go grab a blanket. I'll keep reflectivity on repeat. If I do have to leave again, I'm leaving so much. Too much. Anyways, I'm back finally from the gates of my basement. Unless they cancel this tornado warning does go for about 18 more minutes. And who knows, another tornado warning might spoke. So I guess I kinda like knowing you help me. And now the day bleeds in the night home, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for that, am I? Hope not. Just look at the evolution of this storm. Look how much it just fell apart. I mean, there might still be a severe part, like right there, like right here. This could be maybe a little of a severe part of the storm. No, not really. It is not really a severe part. This whole storm is not that bad. But still, if you're in a thunderstorm, a severe thunderstorm warning, still, do not go outside. Cause who knows? I might be alive till like 2 o'clock maybe, because well, right at this second, all I know is I could be alive until about 1:45. I'll probably stay till like 1:50 to 1:55. I'll probably stop live streaming around 2 p.m. Yeah. Unless this gets canceled before it expires, I'm just gonna probably stay until like 2 p.m. And then the main stream will most likely be 3 p.m. And you need to change something. There we go. Like I said, this tornado warning, not much rotation on this. There's a small chance they'll continue this, but right now it's a pretty big no if they continue this or not. Or not. I need to lock my mic. Right there. Squeal about him. And there we go. There we go. It should be a lot better now. You shouldn't hear that much of. You shouldn't hear that. It might not be that loud, and my mic not move that. My mic not move that much anymore. So that's good. Well, that's good. Obviously. Obviously. Crap. I mean, you can see how they put that tornado warning on it because you could see it started rotating. That whole looking, that red blob of messy stuff. Crap. Why is this all happening? Jeez. 1 minute. Gotta move my chair and also gotta move the mic. Gotta move it. The storm is always moving. Where's the slowest? Okay, there we go. That big blob of messiness right there. That whole thing is starting to rotate, but I think the rotating is probably just died out over the past few minutes. There is more rotation on this. They also do have a tornado possible label on the severe thunderstorm warning. We'll see. We'll see if the rotation just dies out here. Tornado wing goes for 9 more minutes. this does go for about 7 more minutes, I might just stop the live stream after it's done, or then I will get all ready for the main live stream. After this tornado warning expires, I am going to go live around. Let me see if I can change the time. I don't know what's going on or what, but the 21 goes for about 4 more minutes. And then after this tornado warning ends, I will go back. I will go live about 2:15. It finally came out of my mouth. But I'm gonna get ready for that live stream. Yeah. So after this ends, I'll see you around 2:15. Change of plans. This tornado warning basically it's not really gonna. It has like. I guess we'll just stay on air. Well, I keep double. Here's the deal. I am going to stop streaming. I'll see y'all later. About 2:15. No, I mean, let's. About 2 p.m. I meant 2 p.m. Then yeah, I'll see y'all later. Hope you enjoyed. We have had a total of 40 minutes this stream. So 48 minutes. No, 1 hour and 24 minutes. There you go. So I'll see y'all later now. The main stream will be starting exactly 2 p.m. So see y'all later.